Disclaimer: this is an imaginary story. Please don't relate it with any idol or any other person. It's nothing related to anyone's life. It's pure work of fiction. Any resemblance to actual persons, living or dead, or actual events is purely coincidental. Whatever pics are shown in this story, they all have been taken from Google and Pinterest. The credit for them goes to their real owner. Storyline and voice are mine, so please don't copy that. Jimin. Cookie! Titi! Oh moon god! I had just gone to the terrace to bring clothes, and in this meantime, you both started fighting. Threw the clothes on the couch and went to Tea Cook, who were fighting. Cookie! Titi! Leave each other! Haven't you heard? Tea Cook were fighting. Tea was laying on the floor and Cookie was pinning him on the floor. He was holding black marker. Both Tea Cook's face were drawn by marker. Tea was crying and Cookie was as usual showing his power. Cookie. Mama, you just stay away. Today I will teach this Titi a good lesson. Tea. Mama. Cookie. You started crying this early? Jimin. Enough, Cookie. Snatched the marker from his hand. What's this? Looked at Tea's face. Cookie. Pulled Cookie's hands and made him stand in front of him. What's this? What's this behavior? Where did you get this marker from? Cookie. Mama, leave Cookie. Jimin. Haven't you heard? I said enough. You are becoming brat day by day. Is this what we taught you? Tea, back up Jimin. Mama, Cookie is so bad. Cookie dirty, Titi's beautiful face. Jimin. Mama will clean Titi's face. Titi shouldn't worry. Angrily looked at Cookie. Do you still have any shame left? Say sorry to him. Cookie. Why does Cookie say sorry? It's all Titi's fault. Titi draw on Cookie's face too. Can't Mama see that? Jimin. I can see everything. You don't need to tell me. I'm your mama. You can't talk with me like this. Your dada never talked with me like this. Cookie shouted. Because Dada is scared of Mama, but Cookie isn't. Cookie can shout. Cookie isn't scared of Mama's cute eyes and small baby hands. Go and scare Dada. Jimin. Cookie, that's enough. You are talking back now. Just look at Titi. You made him cry. Who plays with marker? Cookie. Titi also drawn Cookie's face, but Mama is only scolding poor Cookie. Jimin. Poor Cookie. Cookie. Yes, poor Cookie. Titi started the first. Jimin. If he started it first, will you finish it? You should have come to me and not fought with him. Cookie. Why would Cookie come to Mama? Cookie is so strong. Cookie can fight back. Cookie doesn't need Mama. Cookie isn't weak like Titi, who always cries. Jimin took both of them in washroom and started cleaning Cookie's face while rapping. Jimin. You both are totally brat. Everyone's children love their siblings, but mine is always ready to kill each other. Oh moon god, why did you give me this much troublemaker kids? Tea. Mama, Titi isn't troublemaker. Titi is a good boy. Jimin glared at him. Shut up. Good boy, my foot. You are the root of all the problems. All the mischiefs start from you. I'm scolding Cookie, but it doesn't mean you aren't in fault. So just shut your mouth before I bring my spatula. Tea got scared. Titi is already silent, Mama. Mama doesn't need to bring a spatula. Cookie. Ah, Mama. Jimin. Why are you screaming now? You wouldn't scream when you both were drawing at each other's face, thinking it's canvas. You found marker to play in thousands of things. Cookie. Titi brought the marker, Mama. Cookie didn't do anything. Jimin. Yeah, I saw your innocent act. Jimin left Cookie's hand and grabbed Tea's face. Everyone's children play with toys, but mine play with my patience. Tea. Ah, Mama, it hurts. Jimin. Doesn't it hurt when you were making each other clown? Now stop screaming and bear it. If there was a game of mischief, both of you would have won gold medal in it. I bet no one has the kids like me. Looked upward at the sky. Oh moon god, what wrong have I done to others? Why are you punishing me like this? Tea. Mama! Jimin spanked him. Shut up. Tea. Wee! Rubbed his back. Cookie. Ah! Rubbed his back. Why Mama spanky Cookie? Jimin. Shh. Pass me towel and moisturizer. Jimin cleaned their face, but now it turned red because their skins were very sensitive and markers weren't coming out. He applied baby moisture on their face. Time skipped in the evening. Yoongi returned home whole tired. He didn't have any energy to walk. His body was hurting and eyes begged for good sleep. He found Teacock were standing near the entrance wall while holding their ears. He knew they both again fought and Jimin punished them. He stood in front of them by crossing his arms. He saw their red faces. Yoongi, now what you two did? Tea. Ask to your husband who always said you to spanky poor Titi. Titi can't tolerate this much violence. Titi wants his own husband. Your husband is getting mad. Yoongi, my husband. Cookie. Yes, your cute eyes and tiny baby hands husband. Your husband always took his favorite son's side and beat poor Cookie without any reason. Looked at Moon. Oh Moon God, why did you give Cookie cruel and violent Mama? Yoongi, definitely you two did something. I didn't know I have two monkeys. Only tails are missing. Now come inside with me. Tea. Titi can't come. Your husband said if we dare to come inside, he will break our legs. He has big cloth hanger too. Yoongi, come with me. He won't do anything. Cookie. Dada also can't go inside. Mama is wiping the floor. Yoongi slowly peeked inside. Floor is dried. Directly go to your room. Don't make noise. Yoongi set both of them in their room. He removed his shoes and put them in shoe rack. Put his doctor apron and stethoscope on the table and while searching Jimin unbuttoning his shirt's button, he found Jimin in kitchen and washing the container. He back hugged him. Yoongi, how are you? Kissed on his back of the head. Jimin, while washing the container, as usual, frustrated. Hyungi, why did you punish T-Cook? Now what they do? Jimin, nothing. You must be tired. Go and change. I'm serving you dinner. Hyungi, have you eaten your dinner? Jimin, I have eaten with T-Cook. Hyungi flipped Jimin on himself. I'm not hungry. Tell me what happened. Now what big mischief they do which made you this much mad that you are red? Jimin, nothing. Leave me. Hyungi grabbed his waist and pulled him more closer to himself. Tell me. Jimin, what do I tell you? I'm so done with them. I just went to bring clothes from terrace and they fought with marker. They draw on each other's face. They didn't even think it would have gone in their eyes, nose, ears and mouth. Few minutes ago they both again fought and refrigerator fell. All the food items, juice, milk, water, everything came out. Switch was on. Instead of calling me, they were busy in fighting. They didn't think how much risky it could be. They could get electric shock or short circuit could happen. Their fighting are getting serious. They don't fight like siblings. They fight like enemies who are thirsty of each other's blood. It really so hard for keeping eyes on them. They aren't listening me. They talk back. I'm seriously so tired, Yungi. Yungi wiped his tears. Don't cry. I will talk with them. They are just kids. They didn't know the consequence of their act. We have to tell them. Don't take stress. Move. Let me clean it. Jimin. No, I will do it. You are looking so tired. Go and rest. I am coming. Everything is already done. Yungi. Okay, but come fast. Time skipped at midnight. Yungi turned his side and placed his hand on Jimin, but Jimin wasn't there. He stretched his arm and patted on bed to search Jimin. His eyes were still closed, but when he couldn't find Jimin, he opened his eyes and checked Jimin in room and washroom, but Jimin wasn't there. He thought Jimin went to kitchen to drink water, but the jug of water was on the side table. He checked Jimin in Teacock's room, but he wasn't there. He checked him everywhere and finally found him balcony of corner of the house. He was standing there. His face was glowing with massive pain. Moon tattoo on his back was glowing. His shirt was half done and pulled from shoulders. The balcony area was filled with a sweet lavender smell. Yungi got shocked to see Jimin like this. He immediately went to him. Yungi, Jimin pulled him in his arms. Are you on heat? But it still has time for your heat period. How did you get this early? Jimin, sweating mess and pain. Don't know. It's unbearable. Yungi, don't cry. I'm here. I will solve your problem. Why didn't you wake me up? Why were you trying to bear it when you know you can't bear it? Jimin, you were tired. I don't want to bother you. Yungi, you are really so stupid. You are my mate. Helping you in heat isn't only my responsibility, but it's my duty. Carried Jimin in his arms and took him in their room. Human weren't humans. They were werewolves, means half human and half wolves. They were living in modern human werewolf society where their twin pups Teacock with their twin pups Teacock. Heat. It's a natural cycle in werewolf. It occurs only once in a year and lasts for about 5 to 7 days. It also known as the mating cycle or breeding period. During this time, an omega's body becomes restless and releases strong scent that signal their intense desire to find a mate. For alphas, this period is called root, while for omegas, it's known as heat. Both refers to a heightened desire. An alpha's root usually depends on the omega's heat and often lasts for a shorter duration. Time skipped after 2 weeks. 2 weeks passed. Teacock's behavior turned more wild and ugly. Now they started fighting badly and misbehaved too. Yungi went out for a medical seminar as he was the gynecologist. In his absence, Teacock became more brat. They fought today too before going to their school. Jimin was stressed out. He was having nausea, fatigue, mood swings while cleaning the house. He saw his pale face in mirror. He linked all the problems which he was facing and decided to go through pregnancy test. The test was positive. Yunmin had already decided that they didn't have another baby. Teacock were enough. Yungi was always very careful during meeting, but previous one was unplanned. He accidentally dropped some sheets in haste while removing, and as result, Jimin got pregnant. Jimin was waiting for Yungi to inform him about this, but in the evening he witnessed Teacock's ugliest fight and decided to abort the unborn pup without Yungi's acknowledgement. He secretly took the appointment for abortion in other hospital where nobody knew him. He was very emotional. He was waiting for the gynecologist in operation theater. He knew he was doing wrong, and when Yungi would find out this, he would become so mad, but he didn't have any other option. He was lost in his thoughts. Suddenly, nurse called him. Nurse, doctor is busy in one delivery, so other doctor will handle your case. Jimin, other doctor? Nurse, don't worry, doctor is the doctor who is going to handle your case is very reputed gynecologist. You are in safe hand. Soon doctor came there with mask and gloves. There was a curtain, so neither did he saw Jimin face nor Jimin his. He went to nurse and asked, Doctor, are all the preparations done? Nurse, yes doctor, I checked. Patients, all the vitals are normal. Doctor, pick the injection from the tray. Don't take stress. Everything will be alright. It will take only few minutes. Relax yourself. Jimin, oh, okay, doctor. Jimin was in stress and lost in Yungi's thought. He didn't pay attention on doctor's voice, but as soon as he spoke, doctor stopped and removed the curtain. He got shocked to see Jimin there. Doctor, shocked and placed the injection back on the tray. You here for abortion? Jimin finally recognized his voice and sat on the bed. Yungi? Yungi removed his mask and gloves. Yes, me. Looked at nurse. Can you leave us alone? He is my husband. Nurse, okay. Left. Yungi, you are pregnant and want to abort our baby? You didn't think it was necessary to inform me. Why, Jimin? Why? My Jimin, who loves children so much, wants to abort his own unborn child. Why? Digged his fingers in his own hair. I want an answer, Jimin. How can you take this much big decision alone? Jimin, I wanted to tell you, but you weren't here. You were busy in your seminar. Yoongi, so what? You can call me. It was good that there was a shortage of doctor here and I was called for help. Otherwise, you would have aborted our child today. Why, Jimin? Since when you became this cruel? Jimin, I don't want this child, Yoongi. We had already decided that we wouldn't have any more children. Yoongi, yes, we had decided earlier, but now that you are pregnant, we can't abort it. Jimin, why can't we? It's my body. It will be my decision whether we have to keep it or abort. Yoongi, what happened to you, Jimin? A tiny life is in your womb. How can you think to kill it? No, I can't believe that you don't want a child. That's why you are talking about this. Tell me the truth. Jimin, what truth I tell you, Jimin? This baby will only bring pain and quarrel. It's better not to let it be born. Yoongi, what pain and quarrel? It will bring peace and happiness in our life. It will complete our family. Jimin broke down. No, Yoongi. If we bring it in this world, it we would never be able to give it happiness and the life it deserves. Its life will become mess. Yoongi grabbed his hands. No, it won't. Because of pregnancy mood swings, you are thinking like this. Nothing will happen like this. Jimin pushed Yoongi. Why aren't you understanding, Yoongi? T-Cook are out of control. They became enemies of each other. All the time they just fight, shout and break the things. In this quarrel, I can't bring our child. I can't handle T-Cook. Then how would I handle new baby? It's too much for me. I'm already so tired. I don't want to spoil new baby's life. In their fight, they won't hesitate to hurt new baby. Yoongi hugged him tightly and stroking his back. Now I understood your point. You're right at your place. I completely agree with you. You are very emotional right now. T-Cook are 5 years old. They need a lesson for their fight. We can't harm our unborn baby. We will talk with them. Don't cry. Wiped his tears and kissed on his forehead. I'm with you. You aren't alone. Now get up and change your clothes. Let's go home and talk with T-Cook. Jimin was very emotional. He took this abortion decision being emotional. Being the gynecologist and husband, Yoongi knew Jimin very well and understood his problem. They came home and Yoongi informed T-Cook about new baby. They were so happy. They didn't understand the meaning of new baby. For them, it was just a new toy. Time skipped after 2 days. 2 days passed. T-Cook didn't fight for 2 days, which was shocked for everyone. Children were happy. They thought T-Cook understood what they taught them, but they forget people could be silent for some times but couldn't change their nature. They again fought. Jimin tried to separate them, but they threw the water on each other, by which Jimin was mopping the floor. By seeing their fight, he brought the steel glass and threw it on the floor. Jimin, ah! Fighting, fighting, fighting! Don't you know anything rather than fighting with each other? I'm so done with you two. I can't get peace in this house. Kick the bucket of water. Do one thing, kill each other and be happy. Jimin left while crying hard. First, he was already very emotional because of pregnancy. Then Taekook's fighting triggered him more. His patience ended. Water spilled in whole living room. Taekook saw Jimin's anger before too, but never saw him crying and screaming like this. They got scared to see him like this. They tried to talk with Jimin, but Jimin kept ignoring him. Jimin slept while crying. Jimin's tears broke Taekook's heart. They realized that they hurt him so much. In the evening, when Yoongi returned home, he found house was quiet. Taekook were cleaning the floor by their tiny hands instead of fighting with each other. Yoongi leaned on door frame. You two are wiping the floor. Now what new mischief you two have done? Did my cruel husband punish you again? What happened? Don't you have any complaint about my husband to do to me? When Taekook didn't reply, he went to them and found them silently crying. Hey, are you crying? Kneel down on the floor. What happened? Did Jimin beat you? T hugged him tightly. Nana, Didi is so bad. Didi made Mama cry. Cookie hugged Jungi tightly. Googie is bad too. Didi and Googie again fought. Mama isn't talking with Didi and Googie. Mama is silent. Mama can beat Googie. And spanky Didi, but Mama shouldn't stay silent. Its thoughts started crying loudly. Yoongi understood the matter and patted their head. Don't cry, Mama is hurt. Didi and Cookie promised Mama Dada not to fight, but you broke your promise. New baby, which is in Mama's tummy, became sad. New baby is sad, so Mama is also sad. New baby didn't want to see his brother fight all the time. New baby wants to smile, not cry. Didi, sorry, Dada. Didi won't fight again. Cookie. And Cookie too. Yoongi, that's good for you that you realize your mistake. Mama needs rest, baby. Mama does so much work but never complained. We shouldn't hurt Mama. Understand? Taekook understood that na. Yoongi, come, let's prepare soup for Mama and new baby. Mama and new baby must be hungry. Yoongi prepared a special soup and dinner with the help of Taekook and took it for Jimin. He placed the tray on the side table and sat on the bed and lovingly stroking Jimin's hair. Yoongi, Jimin, wake up. See, I brought your favorite soup. Jimin slowly opened his eyes and found Yoongi there. Yoongi hugged him tightly. Yoongi, shh. I know everything. Calm down. I'm here with you. Jimin, Taekook again fought. Yoongi, I know. Seeing you crying and silent, Taekook got so scared. They cleaned the whole floor again and helped me to prepare soup and dinner. They realized their mistakes and were sorry. Jimin, you are lying. They will never change. Yoongi placed a hand on Jimin's tummy. Our babies swear. I saw guilt of hurting you and our new baby in their eyes. Jimin, where are they? Yoongi, outside of the room and peeking inside, they got so scared. Jimin, why? I didn't do anything. Yoongi, they aren't scared of your punishment, they are scared of your silence. Jimin looked at the door and found Tea Cook were peeking. Titi, Cookie, come here. Hearing Jimin's voice, Tea Cook quickly ran inside. Tea was holding the spatula and Cookie was holding the cloth hanger. They climbed on the bed and gave the spatula and cloth hanger to Jimin. Jimin, why did you give them to me? What do I do with them? Tea, be Titi and Cookie, but please don't be silent. Cookie, Cookie knew Titi and Cookie aren't good boys. Titi and Cookie always hurt Mama, but Titi and Cookie realized their mistakes. Tea, yes Mama, now Titi and Cookie won't fight and obey Mama. Please Mama, forgive Titi and Cookie. Cookie, please. They held their ears by their hands. Jimin looked at Yoongi, who didn't signal anything. Okay, but if you two fight again, then Mama will never talk with you. Teacook, promise Mama. Jimin spread his arms. Come here, my babies. Mama forgives you. Jimin forgave Teacook. Teacook apologized to Jimin's tummy too. They learned their lessons. Teacook fed Jimin his soup. Yoongi smiled to see Jimin's smile. Whole pregnancy time, Teacook took care of Jimin. And after few months, Jimin delivered a healthy baby girl and named her Mimi. She was exactly like Jimin. Teacook were very happy to find a sister for them. Junmin were happy to see Teacook's change behavior and love for their baby sister. Sometimes children can be very annoying and unsupportive, but when they see their mother in pain, they forget their disputes and reunite. When your partner stands by your side, you can overcome any hurdle. Sometimes love and punishment can't teach what self realization can. Sometimes life doesn't give us what we plan, it gives us what we need. A new life may seem like a burden at first, but it often becomes the bridge that heals broken hearts. Family isn't perfect, it grows through mistakes, forgiveness, and love. The purest bond isn't built by blood alone, but by the courage to stay, to change, and to love again. The end. Author's note. That's it for today. I hope you all liked it. It was the requested story for one shot. I hope I didn't disappoint you. Parenting is really very difficult. You not only give birth to a child but also included good values and manners in them to prepare them for the future that lies ahead. Your one wrong move and your child regrets their whole life. Most of the time, twins don't like each other and always fought due to no age difference. Because of Teacook's fight and non supportive behavior, Jimin didn't want another baby. But when they saw Jimin crying, they couldn't bear it. They became responsible. Sometimes responsibility teaches children what parents couldn't. Right? I hope you all enjoyed it. We will meet soon with new story. Till then, take care of yourself. Love you all. If you like this story, then please do like, subscribe, share, and comment. I assure you that you will never gonna regret on your decision. Thanks for watching.